On.
Welcome, James. My name is Cindy Collins, and I'm the social worker that has been assigned to your case. I understand that you have had a traumatic experience with bullying, and this is the primary concern that you came to see me about today. I did refer to bullying as trauma. Well, trauma is any event, usually unexpected, that creates a stressful reaction within one's brain and body. Normally, when we see, hear, or experience something that makes our mind say, I think I'm in danger, our brain triggers chemicals that help protect us. This results in the actions that help protect us from harm. Have you ever heard of the phrase fight or flight? Well, fight or flight is what a person normally thinks of when they sense danger. Their body reacts to either run away from the danger or to stand their ground and fight back. Actually, these are not the only survival options one uses as reactions to stress and trauma. The other two are freeze and cure give. For instance, have you ever gotten the feeling that you were just too scared to move? Oh, I see. Then what you described is a reaction of freezing. In these instances, your brain and the chemicals in your body's stress centers are so active that it becomes very difficult to think clearly, and a person might have trouble moving to get out of the way of trouble. Well, the best example of caregiving that I can think of is a firefighter or police officer. They already know that they're headed into a dangerous situation when they receive a call. However, because this has occurred as so many times before and they realize someone's life could be on the line, they think away or go on autopilot to push away the fear that they have, and they turn their extra energy toward helping save someone else from harm. Well, normally when the danger or the shock of the event passes, a person's body begins to relax as the brain tells them everything's okay. However, sometimes a person's mind and body get stuck in a pattern of thinking that they're in harm, and they frequently feel anxious, tense, confused, frightened, angry, or on edge, and they can have very difficult time either falling asleep or staying asleep. Do any of these actions sound like anything that you've been experiencing? Oh, I see. Sometimes we also have physical reactions to our anxiety that makes us feel nauseous. Could I work with you on learning a therapy that's been proven to be effective in retraining your brain and your body to help your body slow down and reduce the physical tension you feel surrounding upsetting events? Great. Hopefully this will help you cope with the stress and anxiety while we prepare to work through the concerns you have. The therapy we're going to use is called progressive muscle relaxation. Yes, these are relatively quick and subtle actions that you can do to get refocused, and not many people, if any, would even know you've done anything out of the ordinary. The first thing we need to do is to get into a comfortable position. You may sit, recline, or stand, whatever works best for you. I think it's a great idea to practice the way that you're going to use this skill. Good thinking. Okay. So while we normally begin with either your feet or your head and work through your whole body, let's think of a muscle group that would likely be easy to tense and flex, that would also be relatively hidden at school. Like maybe your arms. All right, so standing in a relaxed position, eyes closed for now. I'm going to sit. I'm going to have my eyes open so I can watch you. Let's hang your hands down at your sides. Yes, like that. So shake out your shoulders and your hands. I just want you to feel what it's like to be loose. Okay? Now you can leave that part out later when you need to do this technique at school, if it'll draw attention to you. All right, so now what I'd like you to do is make a good strong fist with your right hand and slightly bend your arm at your elbow, like you're showing your muscles. Make it so tight that you can feel the squeeze of your muscle clear up into your shoulder. Yes, that's good. Well, maybe not quite so much muscle. That's it. Hold it for just a few more seconds. Now let's release your fist and feel the tightness go out of your arm, all the way out the end of your fingers. And pretend that you're letting all of your fear and anxiety run right out of your fingertips. How'd that make you feel? Do you feel up to trying it with your left hand this time? Great. So when you're ready, go ahead and make a fist with your left hand, and I'll time you for about 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, now release your left fist and feel the tightness release from your hand as your fingers stretch back out. How do you feel now? Do you feel less tense? Is this something that you think you can do even as you walk down the hall at school? Absolutely. You can do this exercise anytime that you feel stressed, tense, anxious, or just realize you need to calm down so you can focus better. In fact, this is one method that you can use when we address your trauma anytime that you begin to feel uneasy about talking about it. Maybe this could even be your cue to me that you need to rest a bit before continuing. Is it a deal? Great. We'll practice this a few more times before you leave, and the next time we meet, I'll show you the full progressive muscle relaxation technique, so you can use this at home and other times that you need to help yourself relax. James, I'm going to enjoy working with you because I can see that you're really committed to overcoming your fears. Do you have any questions for me?